Hey dear from X-Ray, welcome to the next part of my Void War playthrough on Torment 6 difficulty with the Exile and the Imperial Cruiser Class A with an emphasis on early board. And it's been a pretty tough battle so far. I'm in the middle of an exclusion zone called the Maw. We're about halfway through it and almost ended the playthrough just a few nodes ago. It got really tough, as you may have seen. And the only positive so far is we now have got 300 scrap, have half our hull left, and we have another weapon that's online. Finally got this online. I had some hiccups there dealing with this Flux Priest and confusion about how to manage the extra power he gives you. I was trying to be a little clever and down power or put down the launch bay unpowered so I could use that to feed the weapons, but I didn't realize I already had my Flux Priest was already providing an extra power for it. I didn't realize it was already doing that. And half a few times he'd walk away and I'd lose the gun. So I just went out and just bought a power. Now I've got an extra power here. And I guess I could power back up our launch bay now, right? I guess I may as well do it. So to avoid confusion, now it gives me a little more flexibility in boarding. Because I was trying to rely on I have a heavy translocator. I was trying to rely on my Gorgothian Legionnaire to transport in, but that caused some problems too. A few times we tried to board in with 3 guys. I wound up getting one character stuck in a single tile room, and so that got a little confusing. I didn't want to do that, so I'll go re-enable the power for it. Now it's back up, and we'll continue on. So what we're trying to do is make it alive or survive to this next station. It's not that far away. It's about 5 jumps, and here we have missile templates, systems, ship armament. I'm more interested in the system. So as you may have heard in the last video, what we're trying to do strategically is build up our ship to get ready for the final boss. We have to be very careful about what we're spending the scrap on. We may not be able to get everything we want. And what I'd like to get on ship systems, I'd like to get a shield recharger. That'd be, most of the players better than me, the Torment 12 players say that that's pretty essential for trying to survive the final boss battle. Also like to get the siege beam system. Siege beam is a great system. I think I had to pass by it earlier in the game, but hopefully we can find a siege beam. That'd be really nice. If you upgrade that to level 2, it's very devastating against the bosses once you get their shields down, which we intend to do now. We have going for us, we do have a pretty strong boarding team. I've got this heavy translocator and I have the Exile, and we have another crew member with a tool slot. What we need to make the boarding team most effective is to get some fusion charges. We don't have those yet, but we still have possibilities to get those before we get to the final sector. We're still 2 sectors away, I guess 1.5 sectors away from the final sector, so maybe we'll get some fusion charges by then, hopefully. And if we don't have fusion charges, we can still get 4 people in the shield room, and we have these grenade weapons where kills explode for 10 damage. Apparently, whenever we kill an enemy, that damage splashes over and damages the system, so we might even be able to take the shields down that way if we don't have fusion charges. So we have a number of ways to take down the enemy boss shields, but we need to be able to survive the boss's attacks. We need to be a little more resilient. So we need shield charger, and we also need to do damage on the boss while the shields are down. That's where the siege beam comes into play. And now for weapons, some players better than me don't ever really get their weapons beyond a certain level. I've got weapon 4, and these weapons are okay. This weapon I got because I couldn't find anything else. The only thing bad about it gives you 2 shots for 1 power, but it has a 16 charge time, which is a little bit slow compared to some of these other ones. Some of these weapons that have charges of over 16, it could be a problem, right? Because you're trying to get your weapon ready to fire, and the enemy's already firing all his stuff at you, right? His ship's armaments as well as his missiles or wherever else he has. So this might be all we upgrade. Now, if we get a lance or happen to have a lance dump in our lamp, I'm definitely going to get that online. Having a lance would be extremely advantageous to trying to get or survive to the end, that's for sure. But we just haven't had the luck of the fallen God King with us that far. So like I said, I'm avoiding Shield 3 because it's very expensive. Shield 3 would cost about over 160, I think. Yeah, it'd be 150 if I were to get Shield 3 right now, but we need that money for those systems I was telling you about, right? So we'll have to see how it goes. If we get Shield 3 or not. Right now, I mean, earlier looked like it's something that I probably should have gotten to keep this hull damage away. Right now we're down, this is like 45 scrap of hull damage to repair, right? If you have 3, if it's 3 scrap for each hull point, 15. So that's a big hit, and it means we're gonna have to try and hit another place to get hull repaired later if we don't get something like a hull reaper or something like that. So anyway, enough talk. let's continue and see if we can limp our way to the next merchant. Okay, sensor tech unidentified starship. You approach it and you see old derelict starship. Let's I guess we'll observe the creatures this time. Oh. You quietly tune to observe the gathering. One of the monstrous creatures' gas points your presence. They hurl the void toward your ship and we flee. Oh, he got injured. Okay, I guess we should have attacked him. Okay, that's okay. At least he's still alive. Okay, well he can heal himself up. Alright, well that was better than taking a lot of hull damage, wasn't it? Okay, not a big deal. So I guess I should be more aggressive. I was a little pensive because I didn't know what to expect. So anyway, let's move on. I'll try being more aggressive next time. You know, once bitten, twice shy, right? Investigate the colony. Ooh, nice. 46 scrap, 5 munitions. Good. Okay, that's good. 352. Okay, we're gonna head here for sure. 2 more nodes. Outpost. Numerous enterprising outcasts manage to eke out a living from vessels. Investigate. You notice several Corsair vessels are docked. A few undock and jump away. Enemy crew spawn demon on death. Oh, there's something strange about its crew. Okay, alright. So they spawn a demon. They have 3 shield. Okay, that's not good. What kind of weapons? Well, the weapons aren't that bad. Huh. Let's see. I guess I'll board into weapons and... Yeah, I should board in... Yeah, I'm going to board into... I guess we'll board into shields, right? So I'll just put 2 guys in the shield room and see what happens. Maybe we can take down their shields? Because these weapons aren't... Now, this could take down our... I guess this could take down our shields, though, right? Yeah, that could be a problem. You know what? I'm going to board into their weapons, take them down, and then we can board into shields. Maybe those demons won't be able to... let me see. Let me move him in here so he can go by himself. I'm just going to send 2 guys in there. You go here. Okay. So let's go into the... I'll put 2 guys in there for now, and we can come back later. Okay. And we have 2 guys in there already. I guess... Okay, these are regular crew members. I guess we should have gone after them. He stunned my other guys. Okay, fine. Now we got more in there coming after us. Yeah, this may have been a mistake. That's okay. We can heal back. We're going to do some more damage to him in a minute. Okay, now there's a demon. What is this? Oh, it's a revenant. Okay. Cannot man system. But they can repair. Okay, so we have a demonic guy. Alright, so... let me kill the other one. Okay, we got them damaged. The weapon... Okay, their disruptor's down. That's good. Okay, so I'm going to recall... I guess we'll drop in there again. I guess it creates like double crew or something. I don't really know. Let me go... I'll go heal these guys. And then we'll... let's see, I want my husk in there. And we'll go after him again, but as a crew of 4, I guess. Let's see, you're gonna go... Okay, our weapons are up. Let's see if we can take the shields down. You know, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be successful. We'll give it a try. Well, they have this. I forgot they have this stupid, siege bombard. That means they'll do some damage to us, possibly. Okay, shields are hurt. That's good. So we're able to break shields there. Yeah, let me heal my guys. I'm going to slow the guys in this room, and then we're going to head back into their... go back into their weapon room. Let's see, I want you on weapons. You just stun my guys. Okay, that's fine. I'm not too worried about it. 4 seconds. Alright, that's fine. Okay. And I guess I could put a missile into their... Let me put into their siege bombard, I guess. Let's try that. Take that out. Good. Destroyed that. And is everybody unstunned? Okay, everybody's unstunned. So these guys are going to attack weapon room, and then I'm going to go after the shields. I got to watch the hull, make sure we don't destroy the hull. So let's see. You guys are going to... I guess he can warp everybody. Everybody's just going to warp into here. Good. And we're going to take out everybody else, and then we're going to fire in the shields. I got to watch the hull. I got to be sure the hull things go crazy here. Now shields are down. See a lot of hull damage. Boom. if their weapons get to red, we could probably head back out. Let me see. What does this do? This is DPS 2. Okay, that's not bad. Doing okay here. We got skeletons. I guess, okay, the demons don't create more demons, so I think that's it. Oh, that wasn't too bad. I should just load into the weapon room in the first place. Probably would have won. Alright. That was good. That wasn't too bad. It was being a little overcautious there. Okay, let's see who we need to heal up. You need to heal. All heal. Get everybody healed. You're okay. You're in perfect shape. I don't think anybody else needs healing. All that boarding investment's starting to pay off a little bit now, right? Wasn't working that well earlier, but now I'm getting the better hang of it. Alright, let's move on. We're just one more node jump away from the merchants. Ah, oh, demon ship. We have intruders. Okay, and we have one guy up here, and where's the other one? Right there. Okay, he can handle him. You go here. I'll go fight him. And I'll go help fight him. Okay, I guess we can, I have my thing powered up here. Let's see. They have shield 2. Okay, that's not bad. So let's see. We want the chest, but I don't want to, I guess I'll have these guys go after the weapons. Let me slow that stupid demon down here. I'll slow him. Okay, they're all slowed. And let's see. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. This is going to be a little tricky because, you know, I could go after doors. Okay, I have an idea. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try and load these guys. Well, that's the wrong guy. You go over here. You go over here. And we have a, what do you call it? We have some powerful weapons. Shit. I'm going to see if these guys can load in weapons. Can they load in weapons? Yes, they can. They go and load in weapon. Okay. And then, I'm going to load into, what's my, I have a 4, you have a 6. You're going to load into the doors. And then I'm going to load into the chest. That chest. What happened? Why didn't you put me in the chest room? Damn it, okay, well. What I'm trying to do is get the doors, if he gets the doors down, then my guy can run to the chest room. That was kind of dumb. Let's see if he damages the doors. I mean, he gets doors damaged. Oh, they're not staying in there. Okay, we have a rift coming or a hull breach coming. How's my... Okay, I'm going to have to pull people out of there soon. It's okay. Where is it? There. Can you go... I guess you can go repair it. You go man our shields. I hate that. See, he walks away, it takes the power away. I hate that, right? We have a missile... We have weapons up. I guess we can... go after the heart. I think that makes sense. Let's just blast the heart. See if this breaks it, and then I'll go after shields. Let's see. I can't hit shields. It's only 2 shots. I'll go after engines. Do we have doors damage? No, not yet. Let's see. Shit, he's not doing that good against this guy. That's surprising. So we got the heart destroyed at least. Doors are damaged. So let me kill this guy, and I'll try to get the chest. Okay, let's see if I can go get that chest. I don't know if I can. Who's hurt? We're gonna have to recall, I guess. So let's see. Let's chest, please. Get it. How's his health? 14. Ugh. Okay, I'll just come back for it. Sucks. Go back here. Run here. Run here. Oh, my hell, my bay got ionized. Okay. Alright. Go here. That's not gonna help much. If you can go here and just get the missiles back up. Okay, he's getting this stupid heart. The demon ready to fire. Okay, I hope we can get that chest before. Yeah, I can probably get it, and then what's my health at? Yeah, I'll just try. I'll get it and recall him. Right, that makes the most sense. Then we'll heal up. Okay, let's fire into the under ionizer. Let's fire into the heart again, so he can't fix stuff. Just 3 shots, and that's another 2. Right, it won't destroy the ship. Hopefully. I'll just wait a second here. Okay, we got the scrap. Recall. Fire into the heart. it's on fire now. That's what's going to be pretty much. Let me go. I'm going to fire into his. I guess this weapon. He keeps ionizing, right? May ionize my weapons. Right? Okay, go in here and get healed, please. Ionize my throne that time. Got their weapons destroyed. That's good. Okay, so now I guess I can go after shields. I don't think we're on board that ship again. There's a hull breach there. Okay, let's see. You go try to fix it, I guess. I guess he can fix it too. Okay, you go here. I guess both of them go for it, but I need our weapons up, right? Okay, you go here. And this guy, I'm going to have him try and repair the breach. Okay, let's fire into shields. Ooh, okay, good. Only one, and I'm going to use the missile. I want this thing dead. Let's hope it hits. Yeah, perfect. Okay, how's he doing? I may have to heal. I have another heal, so when you go help him, we'll heal you both. Okay, good. You guys go over here. Nice. 44 scrap. We got a ton of scrap now. That's good. Can we run these guys out of here? And you run here. You run here. We're gonna repair it, right? Okay, last heal. Okay, let's put everybody back. Okay, do a video check real quick here. Alright, just make sure the video's recording okay. Alright, so we haven't lost any hull after going through all that stuff, so that's very good. So let's, now we get to move here, and hopefully he has systems we need. After saving up all this scrap, let's see what we got. Okay, they got the Hull Reaper, that's good. We could use this. They have a Warp Lance. This isn't bad, it's very, very tempting. You give us an edge against the enemy. Magnetic Pulse, that stuns crew, and this is a neutralizer beam. And we have some new missile templates. Missile templates, siege missile, decent shiv. I like the shiv missile because it fires pretty quickly, but it's only one per shot. Now this does 1 munition, 2 hull. So this is a good weapon, but it's a little expensive, right? But we got a lot of scrap, right? So I'm thinking of buying the Hull Reaper and getting the missile template. Let's sell this stupid smother. We're never going to use this, right? And so let's go ahead and get the. I'm going to get the siege missile. It may help us out against the boss in the end, right? So we get this. Now the Hull Ripper. Let's see where we're going to put this thing. I guess we can put it. Try and put somewhere people can get to, but at the same time where we can get to it to repair it if there's a fire. I could put it. I guess I could put it here. That's one option. It's in between. You know, this guy's close by to it, so he can help repair it. So let's get the Hull Reaper. Put it right here. We're gonna have to power it, right? So let's go power it. Okay, now we got a Hull Reaper. Nice. And I don't think I want to upgrade to level 2 just yet. Level 2 60 and you need the power. So something to think about. I still like to get the siege beam. I think siege beam would be more important than the Hull Ripper. Now we have a chance to get some hull back during a battle if we get the. There's a 50% chance, right? So you can't really rely on it 100%. Okay, so this is good, but I don't think there's anything else here, right? Just getting close, just trying to survive to the end of the sector. So let's see what else they got. Cost 60, sell for 30. So we could rent this, right? We could rent it for 30 and have another weapon, right? This would give us a big advantage to take out enemy weapons. I like the idea of having this, and then we try to sell it before we get to the final battle. That's certainly an option. These other templates we'll need. Only go sell the Gladius. I don't think I'm going to use this anymore, so we'll sell it, get some extra scrap back. Okay, so we have a Hull Reaper. That's good. I still want a shield recharger. I still want a siege beam. And to get to trying to see if shield 3 would still be 150, right? So 150, and then 80 is 230, and 60 is 290. So we could afford shield 3 and all this other stuff, right? Certainly a thought. I could also repair some hull, just as a hedge. We have this hull reaper now, right? Maybe I should just wing it, not just go without it. So I guess I'll save my scrap. I know it's a little gutsy. I guess the hedge would be just a few hull, right? We'll just repair a couple of hull. That's gonna be 15 scrap. So that's not bad. 15 scrap. We can afford that. Now we're up to 2/3 hull. 2/3 hull. That's a little better. Okay. And then we have some money left over to buy more stuff later, right? When we get out of this sector. So all right. So tempted to get this Lance. Really tempted to do it because we'd really be paying. I intend to get rid of it later, so we'd really be just buying it for 30, right? Of course, we have to buy the extra power, so that'd be 30, 55. We have an extra power, but we may use that power for something else later, right? I could use it to power Missile 2 later. So okay, let me think about this. All right, it's tempting to get this Lance, but I'm just going to save my money. I'm just going to save the scrap. We'd be paying maybe a net 30 for it, but I'm just going to save it because we may want some more crew, for example, right? It'd be nice if we could afford some psychers and maybe getting the shield recharger if we come across it. Maybe we'll get a merchant ship when we right at the start of the next sector, right? So we're very fortunate right now compared to last sector. So I'm just gonna ignore it for now, and we're gonna move on to the next sector. Let me put everybody back in their places here. Okay, did I have him here? I had him somewhere else, I thought. Let me see. I think I have him right here, right? I have him replacing the. I'm gonna put him right here for now. I think that's a better spot. Okay, save stations. All right. So let's move on to the next node. We're not that far away from getting out of here, and I guess we'll just head. Don't really matter which one we go to. Okay. Sensors, ruined outposts. It's a small peaceful society. Outpost context. Recently attacked, need materials. We'll let the machine priest conduct repairs. Good thing we got this little flux priest, huh? Oh, got a new weapon, Infernal Beam. Scrap metal. And this takes 3 power. Oh. Huh. Interesting. I don't know what it sells for. Probably sells for 30. So that's good. That gives us some extra scrap. I guess I could have got that lance, huh? High chance of fire, and it does. Oh, it does 2 hull damage per room. Wow. It's a really powerful weapon. Huh. And shield piercing 1. Huh. So shield piercing 1. So yeah, I guess we couldn't really put here, but it's tempting replacement for the Storm 1, huh? I mean, we use these 3 shots to pierce shield. This pierces 1 shield. So we could pierce 4 shield, and then this does 2 hull damage per room. Huh. I've never used this before. And high chance of fire, but of course it may not work well on a demonic ship, right, or a possessed ship, right, if they have no oxygen. But high chance of fire. So this would be really good against other ships, but it just takes so much power, right? It takes, I mean, it's going to take upgrading weapons to level 7, right? I'm at level 4, so level 7 weapon is another 215. That's 215 plus the power, right? 215 and 90, a little over 300 scrap. Well, I could do it, right? I could get that beam weapon online. But we really need other stuff. We don't necessarily need to have this weapon. We're probably going to wind up selling this. I mean, it's good, but we already have a beam weapon now, right? We got this weapon. So man, I'm so tempted to put this on, but I just have no experience with it. I like the hull damage per room, right? That's pretty good. That'd be, we hit 3 rooms at 6 hull, right? Huh. God, I'd like to test it out. That'd be something to test. Let me just for fun, because just for fun, let me see if we. So this gets 2 shots, and then we pierce 1 shield. So, I mean, we could try it out, right? I could try it, and if it doesn't work, I can just bring these guns back online, right? So let's test this out. Maybe we'll get a chance to test this before we go. Let's see what happens. I'm curious, and if it looks like we can't battle it, I'll just take it offline, right? So that's the nice thing about having this setup here. So let's see if we get like a 4-shield enemy, I'm just gonna have to turn this off, right? We're not gonna be able to pierce it. So, all right, let's see how this thing cooks, huh? Literally, hopefully we'll get a chance to use it. Oh, nothing. All right, nothing. All right. Well, I guess we won't get a chance to try it out till the next sector. So, all right, reaching the final gate here. All right. So we'll do a recap. We managed to survive this exclusion zone, the Maw, and now we have a choice of 2 other sectors: Imperial Sector or War Cult. I like the idea of fighting the War Cultists because I don't like fighting the Imperials because their guys blow up on me, right? They blow up and catch on fire. That makes boarding complicated. Now the War Cultists, they'll just be doing a lot more damage to us, or they have more DPS from their troops, but we've got, you know, a pretty good boarding attack ourselves right now, right? And we got this new weapon to try. I'd be curious to try it. It's risky, but we can try it, right? So, and then the Crom sector. I don't know what else we find here. Oh, we also have an opportunity to battle at the Shrine of Rage. Shrine of Rage will give you extra scrap. Everybody, you know, the players better than me always recommend going through the Shrine of Rage. And so, yeah, we'll definitely do that. We'll find it and go through the Shrine of Rage. That's an opportunity to get more scrap, so good for that. I don't know if we're going to need Shield 3. Maybe I should hedge and get Shield 3 for that, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see what's in that sector itself. So, to recap, you saw we're really close to getting killed in the last video, or halfway through this sector, but we persevered and survived, and now we've got a brand new weapon here, which I don't know if I'm going to keep this or not. It's more of a novelty at this point. I mean, maybe I could, it looks like it's going to work. Then maybe I could ditch the bolt cannon and keep the storm cannon. So we just need to do 2 power upgrade, right? 2 power or 2 weapon upgrade would be 125 and 50, 175. We get a 475, right? And we have a good new system that'll help us in the boss battle, a Hull Reaper. Ideally, it'd be good to upgrade to level 2. In fact, I may consider doing that. I may get up to level 2. That may be a good compromise to using this beam weapon. So I don't want to spend too much on weapons because we need it on other things. We need the siege beam, and we may need some more crew, right? That's money we can use on crew that could help our boarders, make our boarders even more powerful, more damaging than they are. And I'm trying to conserve my scrap too. That's also a theme. That's why I haven't gone to Shield 3. I also want to get that shield recharge. That's going to cost over 105, 80 plus the power. So we need shield recharger. That'd be better than getting Shield 3, which is, you know, Shield 3 is also expensive. So, and no real crew changes. I think we got this one Imperial recruit, right? So I got another crew member who can carry a tool, but we still don't have fusion charges, even though we have one of these. We need to get more consumables for the final boss. And this 5th sector here, this may be the last sector we can get provisions. So we're going to have to be trying to start accumulating consumables for the final boss and any other crew members, and hopefully get our system configured. Hopefully find those last systems, right? I really like to get that shield charger. If we don't get shield charger, I'll have no choice but to do Shield 3, I guess. I'm just trying to save up for that. Siege beam, if we don't get siege beam, we may be stuck with Hull Reaper 2, though. Hull Reaper 3 would be another 80, right? That'd be another, let's see, that'd be 60, and that's 200. But it has shield piercing 1, right? So that may be a thought too. We could have maybe instead of the, maybe we go on this last battle with the Hull Reaper 3 and this Inferno beam. That'd be our 2 beam weapons. Maybe we don't get a siege beam. Maybe we have this one, right? So, because all those bosses are all the boss ships in the end can be affected by fire, right? And that's one way a lot of people will. I've seen the higher torment players damage the ME systems at the end, or the boss ships at the end, is to just catch them on fire everywhere. They can't go around and put all the fires out. Now you have to be careful not to kill the crew again, because they'll turn to a demon ship. It's a demon ship, then all that fire is useless because all the oxygen leaks out. So, all right, that was pretty intense sector, and please join in or watch out for the next video where we'll go into the 5th sector of the game, which will be the War Cult sector. See you then.